Okay, so I guess I'm live now. Hello, everybody. It is Nettie Merritts, and I'm here to bring to you guys a new series. Yeah. And it's not that early, but I think I've legit just lost all energy from being out of school. It's like, F school. I don't have to put in energy. But I'm gonna try my best, because, I love making this content, yet. Uh, we're getting off topic. But before I start with the main point of why I started the stream, um, there's a possibility my brother could come in and disrupt what I'm doing, or just be an ass and decide to ruin this. But that's not the issue. Anyways, I have come today because I have something really cool. So I'm starting this new series. As you guys know, I have, well, at least so far, um, so so far that I have two C's named Chase and Badger, or at least the ones that you've seen, and then there's these two other ones named Katie and Ayaka who you've seen very briefly in other videos related with them. So what I'm going to do today is that I am going to talk to you about my OCs. And this edition will be talking about Badger. Because honestly, I'm just going to focus on one character today. And then so on and so forth. I'm going to keep going until we get to other characters. So, okay. Hi. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my brother again with his hellos. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, I have Amino, and I'm on the Arts and OCs. So you can follow me at Pastel Sketch. Although I haven't been recently posting anything. If anything, I've been more active on YouTube. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go to my account, because when I started creating my OCs, I had my arts and OCs the arts and OCs aminos where I had posted all my OCs and where I created all of them. So here's a bunch of them that some you don't even know about because I haven't made a video on. Okay, well, I bet you that kid in elementary school used to think that Albert Einstein was Frankenstein. Well, at least for some reason, that's what I used to think. Like, I used to think, oh, Frankenstein, yeah, Professor Frankenstein's really cool. He's like a million IQ dude. Really? Okay, weird fact. weird, weird flex. But okay, we're just gonna. Alright. Okay. I'm about to say, are you done? But I realized you're just here for your computer. Alright, so so I have a bunch of all these OCs. We're gonna potentially go through all of them. So we have these four right here are my main fours, because I consider them the main four because they're the first four I created during my sophomore year in high school. And then Badger and Chase are technically my mains because, as you can see, they've pretty much taken over the channel, you know? Oh, and that's not important, but we shall potentially get to that in some near future because this is just to meet the artist. But I'll do that later on in the future. So for now, we're not touching that either. So this is Aika, and for those of you who saw the video, I forgot what it was titled, but the thumbnail is of Chase with like some trumpet looking thing, and then Ayaka's like holding on to like the microwave oven thing, and they're doing the that one Vine meme thing. So that's their child. If you didn't see that video, yeah, that's their adoptive child. That surprisingly made them have a lot of features that are similar to them. But we're not gonna question that because I can do whatever I want because this is my OCs. And then we have Elizabeth, Katie, Catherine, who is the Chase's mother, and this is Max, which is Chase's brother, and Amaya, who's Chase's sister. You know, we're actually no, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to Chase later, but him having a bunch of family compared to everyone else will make sense once we explain him in another part of the series. And then I have Katie and Adam and Evan, who is as far as I go. I swear I have other OCs, but not any that I've actually gone into detail into giving them a wiki page. So, but we're just gonna go with the ones that have a wiki page at the moment. So far this would be a like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a 12-part video because I'm gonna be going one by one. Unless I don't know. But we're just gonna start here because that is best to do. So as you can see, I'm gonna open Badger's Wiki. I was confused. Oh wait, what the? Okay, I was confused on what the frick I'm doing. But okay, apparently I suck at functioning this amino. I've never really touched amino on my on computers, so this is weird. Also, that's where the comments come from. Okay. Um, his is probably the more Badger is probably the more extensive one, the more longer one. And why can okay? I can't apparently do shit. Okay, so he is 17. His birthday is August 1st, and obviously, if you couldn't tell of him being Chase, he is gay. All right, and then you know, let's see about Badger. So he's kind of really shy towards people. Obviously, like how even though so, and then because of that, him being really shy towards people, really easy to get flustered with Chase. Well, really flustered in general, but it's like a lot more with Chase because they're adorable. And honestly, him being shy, it's kind of just all put together. The umbrella term I can say for all the descriptions that are in here is he is an introvert. So then he also obviously doesn't talk to a lot of outside people. So obviously, because of him being introverted, harder for him to make friends. Therefore, he's kind of more comfortable just being able to he's just more comfortable in his own little bubble of people he already knows and stuff. And so, and now this point right here, well, both of these are really important towards what's down there, which is his backstory, because technically all this on top is kind of a thing he already had, but it wasn't as big, but because of because honestly, as you guys don't know, before he did Chase, he had another boyfriend, which we're gonna get into detail once I read his backstory. But it was kind of considered for him a bad experience of what happened during the process of the breakup, because technically their relationship wasn't that bad. It was up to the point where they did the breakup that hurt him the most. And that's why he kind of closed himself up into this bubble, being like, I can't be with anyone. I'm not trusting anyone, like kind of being the introverted being he is now, kind of. which is why we get to this part where which is why he's a really flustered being and really introverted. Because yeah, we're gonna get into that down there. And and obviously, um, in case you didn't know, they're dating. Yes, Chase and Badger are dating, which is my Neko OC. The only Neko OC. Well, no, I lied. No, I have Max, which is his brother. But technically, one of the only OC I have, because technically that's family. But whatever. Oh yeah, so then he's also, but obviously because he's shy, since Badger is shy, so like extremely shy. He is kind of working on it because he wants to do that. He wants to be a better person. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But let me see if I can pull up a picture. Although, if you guys saw the speed paint, if because if you guys saw the speed paint, he used to. This is someone else's art. I forgot their name, but I used to cover Badgers. Technically, it's his. Well, for our point of view, it's his left eye, but technically, we're seeing him as his point of view. It's his right eye, and he used to cover that actually. Ever once he had his first breakup, he used to cover his eye a lot, or not cover it a lot. He just had his left eye covered because of that situation. Because it was him. It was the fact. Why didn't? I'm so hard at explaining crap. But if anything, I'll probably have. You know what? I should have came up with the script, but I'm like, nah, that's too much work. Like, I would just wing it. But it's fine. We're here. If anything, I'll probably remake a better version talking about him and delete this. Hmm. We'll see how it goes. But the point is, he covered his left eye, and this was towards the fact that, well, technically on his point of view, it's his right eye, but technically, the reason behind there was actually a reason. Well, let's see. Technically, when I first created him, that was still because of fun. But as I was creating his backstory, I kind of actually gave purpose to the reason he did that for like a long chunk of his lifetime, or a big chunk of him in his adolescence. Not that he's not, but it was basically because of his first boyfriend he had. Like, honestly, I don't. Yeah, like he'd always be like, appear to. Fuck. Why am I so bad at this? I suck. But the point is, like, he had it covered. For that left side is specifically because his old boyfriend used to always like kiss him on the left side of his cheek. And like, obviously, since they broke up, he kind of wanted to cover it because it was just like the fact he didn't want to really officially, accept. He was just kind of hiding his past by doing that, in a sense. I guess that's what I could have said to begin with, but me being bad explaining OCs, great. Hopefully, the next ones aren't as bad, or I'll just somehow do something. But yeah, that's what happened. So I think we covered everything up here. Oh yeah, and they adopted a child named Ayaka, which is the other Neko. Go with the black hair that I showed you. Okay, so now we're gonna read his backstory, and why is that? I don't even know how or why that's there, but we're just gonna read his whole backstory, and I'm gonna sum it up for you guys because I have all this time in the world. So his backstory. So let's see. Badger had a basic childhood like other kids until he hit middle school. Around that time, Badger found out he was gay when he found one of his classmates attractive, and Badger decided to come out to his parents in his first year of high school. Do I didn't get spelled do right? Why? due to his first crush. His mom was glad he had spoken up. On the other hand, his father didn't take it that well, but eventually got over it. So basically, his childhood was very normal. Hit middle school, he's like, oh shoot, I like guys. So later on in his high school is where we get to this character that he has a crush on that we're gonna see in the next paragraph, I think. And so he decides to come out to his parents. Mother's like, oh yeah, thank you for doing it, sweetie. We really appreciate it. And then the father's like, like, why? Like, how dare you? But then he's like, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't even fucking care at this point. He just eventually gets over it. That all in all, that's technically just what he did. Okay, so then, okay, yeah. So we're getting to his crush, who he's been a character who's been mentally in my head as a part of his backstory. Is a character who I like mentally have a vision of, but I haven't put him down in pencil and paper. Like I haven't drawn him at all. Like I haven't really drawn him or made any sketches of him. I just have him mentally in my head. I don't know why I haven't created him, but I honestly don't know. But I probably will eventually because there's been a lot of songs that I've been hearing that kind of relate a lot to to Badger's backstory, and that would be interesting to make like a little mini kind of animatic animation type thing. So maybe soon in the future you'll see me trying to work out some character design for this dude, and maybe have you guys suggest stuff. I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. Because now we're just gonna read this. Badger at the time was a semi-con. Badger at the time was a oh my, this is bad English. Why? Why can I spell shit right? Badger at the time was semi-confident about almost everything. Being the semi-confident person Badger was, he confessed to his crush. And to this moment, he is still a whip sleeve, so a work in progress sleeve, basically. So keep going. Luckily, his crush felt the same way, or at least that's what it seemed like. Dun dun dun. Plot twist. They were dating for about 4 to 5 months. Badger was really happy with him, being treated well until he finds out his crush was doing it for a bet he had with his friends. This hurt Badger a lot, which made him lose his confidence he had became quiet, blocking people off of well, it's off, and covered his right eye in his hair since his crush would kiss his cheek on that side more often. See, there's the explanation for why he covered his. Well, technically, I said right eye because that's his point of view, but it's supposed to be his left eye when I draw him. Yeah, so basically, this paragraph is like, well, at this point, he was kind of confident, and when he confessed to his crush, it's like, oh, he supposedly felt the same way, but it just turns out, that his crush, then I would just for now name him Max, or actually no, I'm gonna name him Mark. Mark was actually doing it for the bet he had with a bunch of friends, cause just that's just the basics of what happened. Mark Mark was in a bet, so the bet was he had to date Badger for. And I haven't really gone into depth of how all that got tailored out, but it was just a bet that he had to date him. So Badger finds out, really heartbroken, covers his right eye and loses, and he just becomes the really introverted person he is. And obviously, he actually stayed like that for some time. He actually during this process made friends with Katie and Edie's, which are okay, which are this girl and and that girl. So basically, she during that time frame of when he was at this point during his breakup, he met them, and then one day, Edie's, which is one of his friends, like he introduced him to Chase, and then he was starting all over again, where he had these feelings towards Chase, but like not Badger, knowing his past situation, was holding it down, being like, no, it happened once. I got my heart broken. I'm not doing this again. Like he was smart enough because he didn't want to do that. Um, and obviously, as you can see the situation now, it obviously didn't work out that well because obviously, as you can see, there's how they are now. It obviously didn't work out that well, but he ended up trying again. He he worked up his courage. He decided to confess, but apparently I made him confess in Italian. And for Chase, oh, actually, the whole purpose of him to propose in Italian, or not propose, the fuck, that was in The Sims. That's a different situation, although that wasn't him. Um, Badger decided to confess to Chase in Italian, and this was just to, obviously, he just purposely didn't want him to understand, but obviously, to explain the whole reason why Chase has more family members in general drawn into OCs compared to everyone else, is because he is Mexican. Yes, he is a Latin OC. So because of him being Latin, he he knew he kind of understood what he was trying to say because Italian kind of has similarities with like Spanish. So obviously he was kind of able to decipher what he said. so and yeah, to sum it up, Chase felt the same. They had a kiss and woohoo! And so then he was able to trust him with that kiss. He's like, I know this is the right person this time because it was so soft and sweet. And now the aftermath. They've been together for, I guess, apparently 2 years. If I count how long, yeah. Well, if I wanted to start the relationship as of when I created them, technically that would be about 3 years almost. And yeah, and then they adopted a kid who is 5 years old. And they adopted Aika, who's 5 years old. Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of all I had to really say about Badger. That's all about this beautiful, beautiful being. And also to, I guess, I don't know how long he's been alive. I feel like it hasn't been long enough. So what we're gonna do now, because obviously this is an episode about him, we are going to do a drawing of him, because I can. So we're gonna open this. And now to create an illustration and find the right canvas size, because I've never. Huh? What's the difference with those? That makes zero difference. I think they make zero different. I guess it doesn't work. Okay, so let's get oof. Okay, I think I found the pen size I'm using. So obviously to not leave you guys in this awkward moment, I is going to, with the power of my phone, play some music. So the moment doesn't end up being too silent. And I shall not close that page. Because it's not needed. So now guys, don't. Wrong thing. Now you're gonna end up listening to the music I listen to. I have a playlist on YouTube that's secret. That is only open to me. It is private. And it's called Music While Working, because this is a playlist been well, I've had this playlist for at least for a while now, but I've just recently started using it again. Like I updated the like songs that I like now. There's some that are outdated. Like I had a bunch of anime ones that I deleted mainly because I wanted to. Wait! There's one I deleted that I put because the song I remember I used to have on my playlist was "Born to Make History," which is the opening to the anime Yuri on Ice, which I realize fits very well as Badger, just mainly because of the fact because on the Arts Season, I remember a very long time ago I did a Q&A with my OCs, and one of the questions was what was their favorite animes, and I remember I specifically wrote for Badger that his favorite was Yuri on Ice because it was about gay ice skaters. Oh God, Chris. Oh no, like oh yeah, this is quality music. This is totally the playlist that I listen to. Okay, well, we're starting with the Kobayashi Dragon Maid opening. Nice. And I feel like I might low key sing, so I might sound shit, just to let you guys know. Oh wait, this isn't even the brush I want. I feel like this canvas is too big, but like I feel like I can manage a drawing in this big canvas. And obviously, as you guys already know, I'm from how I ended my last video. I'm actually already in summer, so this explains why I'm doing live streams. Although obviously I'm doing them at a time. Well, while I'm doing my live stream slightly earlier compared to the average which time that I would usually start live streams. I usually start around 1, but I was usually on Wednesdays only when I post those videos because that's when I got out of school early. But now, since I'm out of school, I can pretty much do live streams almost whenever the frick I want. Cause yeah, I say almost because obviously, if you want the ones in my video with my voice, I feel like those would be low key where it would be a longer process for me. Longer process for me to actually have a live stream with my voice. good. I have to wait till like no one's home. Well, almost no one's home because as you were able to tell earlier, my brother's home. But that's normal. But like if it's like my mom home, like if it's my mom who's home, then no. I'd I'd rather just do the quiet live streams where I don't talk, cause I don't know, and I don't know what the frick I'm doing. And obviously now that I think I know what I'm going with this drawing. Because at first I decided with the head and be like, oh yeah, let's see where I go with this drawing. But then I realized it's Pride Month and I'm drawing badgers, so let's let's add some pizzazz. Let's add some rainbows and shit. Like let's just overall make this adorable. Because I can do that. Because that line will probably do zero shit for me. Usually the lines don't really do crap for me when they do them. But another thing, I feel like what I'm going to do is obviously because it's the content I make, guys. So all you're gonna see here is the sketch and well, basically my completed sketch, and then I'll just privately record my screen and have the speed paint for you guys. Cause I haven't done that, so I'm gonna make you guys suffer a bit. Well, bleh. I'll just make you guys suffer and make you guys. If you want to see the finished product, you have to wait till that video comes out. But knowing my ass and knowing how my summer schedule is, you're gonna probably see that probably tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna be able to stream anything tomorrow because I was doing stuff actually. Wow, I'm actually gonna do something in my in my my third day of summer. Jeez, I just barely started summer. And I can't keep track how many days of summer I've been in, but that's fine because I don't need that. Listen to Step Up Kids, the English version of Judy Sonic, who is an amazing singer. Amazing singer. Oh, saved myself. Step by step, move ahead. My love is going red. Need me more, need you more. Love always every more time. I'll be there 7 8 9. As I get you to fight. Always thinking the same tune. Let's see. Only to the side, what's wrong with something that's my foot in life? You like a man said I can't turn his back. The things of boredom is too hard to fight. I tip straight, stepping line, and open my eyes. We break through, and I'm making it. Make a little, take a little, ooh, 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 ooh. Wait a minute. The rest would be okay with me. Every day, every night is alright. Let's move ahead. I love is glowing red. Remind me, no more. I care. You know me, I'll be there. You try no fun. Always gonna be there too. You're my blue moon. No way. You take me away at the top speed of sound. And then let's have this little flip. There we go. He's adorable little thingy. I feel like the pencil tools, not the pencil tool, um, the erasure tool feels really slow, which is weird because my pencil tool my drawing tool feels, well, normal, neutrally normal, as it usually is. Um, I want to see, because I have any, ignore all those, wait, what is, oh, okay, I think that might be useful for a background that I'm thinking of. Because there was like, this, because the background I kind of want to do, or I might use that for like his face paint that I'm gonna give him. But I was planning to have a background, a rainbow background in this crayony. Well, not necessarily this crayon texture, but I just wanted like a fluffyish, like I don't know how to explain this, but whatever this texture is, this is the type of texture I kind of wanted the background in. It was gonna be a rainbow colored background, so obviously I'm just showing you how this looks with this balloon, but so we're gonna move this up ahead. Guys, we start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise. And no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learned. It's weird that I'm just talking, then all of a sudden out of nowhere it's like quiet, and then you hear me singing. I honestly don't know what else to say, so it's like I just go straight to singing. So, big but nobody here, so I don't know for an answer to appear. Trying to think of no, okay. Trying to see of a face expression that would suit. There we go. There we go. Let's have. Oh, well, fancy to see BTS here. Glad you can join us, BTS, into the lovely making of this character. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this eye when I can just legit just color it in. You see, I could just simply do this. Yet, I don't know what the fuck I was doing earlier. Oh yeah. I just thought of a topic that I should bring up. I want to talk to you guys about future videos that are currently in the process or in the works, is what you could say. So I have recently, let me let's see if we can get this online thing. I kind of don't. Wait, actually, no, I could open it back. I don't know why there's two different ones, but if I can open this file, that'd be great. Obviously, this is just the base screen, but in reality, if I can scroll all the way down, if you guys remember this specific image, well, that's if you've seen my old videos, then you will remember what this is or where this is from, because I am remaking the history of Wrong Guys Animatic. Obviously, as you can see from the title up here of how I named my file. But yes, so currently this is in the works. So I was in the process of making that. Um, although I currently also have a lot of stuff that's in like whips in terms of like animation wise, because I have the I am the man meme who when that animation I made using the character Chase, the sketch has all been done. I just haven't gone to like the inking or coloring stage, I believe. So, oof. And also, a few live streams ago, I was working on not a meme, on an animation with the song "If I Can Tell Her" from the Dear Evan Hansen musical. That's technically almost done too. Just working on the liner. Oh, and Spanish song. Um, FNAF HS. Cause, so basically, it's Five Nights at Freddy's High School. Yeah. Don't question the title. Obviously, the series actually is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Um, this is basically all the FNAF characters made into humans living life in high school. Although that's the basics I can give. but the show's really more interesting. Like, yeah, I think it's just something that I'd have to say. Say watch it if you can. I don't know if all the videos have subtitles because the show's in Spanish, or like the originals in Spanish. I don't know if all the episodes have English subtitles, but I don't know if that seems interesting. I'll probably just end up doing that for fun. Okay. Let's see. The books. And if the music sounds like similar, like the tune or like the background music, the tune of what there's of like the song. So basically, well, for a big chunk of a series, or at least a big chunk of it of so far of what's been made, like a big chunk of it has been like a bunch of like I guess covers you could say, because she just gets other people's like songs, like famous songs. Like this is the song "Shiny" from the Moana movie, but she just changes the words to fit like what that specific episode's about. Because usually each episode comes with a song. Although I feel like now she's going more into well having more original songs, which is really good. Although I'm not gonna lie, kind of low key, kind of like the songs she did before because my playlist, all of her songs, or like the songs from that series, are all like kind of the oldish ones. Because the newer ones are good, but like not as good. Like I only have one, which is from like the newest one she has. But then again, I think it's because of because me just being the person I am, wanting the yaoi content. Because the song featured two guys who are gays. So I'm like, well, not just because of that, but like I feel like the song was genuinely good compared to all the other ones that were around that same time frame as that one. And I can't really fix this eye, can I? If anything, I'm just making this thicker. Okay, let's erase this spot just so we can just to be able to. I think I went a little off topic, but another thing I wanted to mention that was in works in progress. Well, not technically in works in progress, but it's one that I'm gonna probably start working on today. But I believe this was my first video on my YouTube channel, where the video was titled "How Badger Became Gay." I'm actually going to be remaking that as well, and this time it's going to be a bit nicer because I'm going to go towards the efforts of trying to do lip syncing, which is something that I don't really do in my animation videos at all, really. The few times the few times I've done it is in the Spicy Boyfriend meme, which is also another one that I'm remaking. That's in the process. I've in the Moto meme. Um, technically in the If I Could Tell Her animation that hasn't come out yet, but as you've seen from like my live streams that I was doing the lip syncing, which is probably why I've taken longer compared to everything else. Because lip sync, it seems easy. In some cases, it is. But this for that meme is or not that meme, but for that animation specifically, I think it was a bit harder because I was referencing someone else's video. Um, I'm gonna give it a different ending because I just felt like it, and because to give it more of my originality. But I was copying like most of the mouth movements they had, so it's kind of harder since I didn't get to interpret the mouth movements the way I would. I just did it like that so it could be easier for me to animate, which in a sense it was when it came to like getting the time frames and putting everything together. Versus, I find it a pain how I did it, but we're gonna hopefully see that later, like way later into the month of June. Yeah, we're in June, right? Right, we're in. Yeah, we're in June. Okay, okay. Bro, this is only I've barely started summer and I'm already losing track of shit. This is fantastic. But we are with the crayon. Oh, Bo, we needs to. No, not that small either. Oh, there goes another BTS songs, ladies and gentlemen. Although I don't have a lot of BTS songs, even though I do have a bunch of BTS songs on my phone. I surprisingly, when I have the access to pretty much their whole album on YouTube, like just looking up the individual songs and like, yeah, I just haven't for I don't know what reason. But I think "Fake Love" was one of those songs that actually um got me more into BTS than what I already was. Cause I listened to BTS before with the song. Um, I want to say I think it was either not today. Yeah, it was not today and dope. I say those two because I watched the YouTuber named IDK Robert who did a reaction to them, and that was the first time I listened to them as well when he did, and that's when I first discovered BTS. And then I think Fake Love was that breaking point where I officially became an army, which is the name of that's our fandom name for anyone who likes BTS. Love you so bad, love you so bad, love you. there we go. The colors divided the stripes so I can do that later. So I don't have to worry about that later. Alright then. I think I'm close to done. Another thing I want to add with the well, increase the airbrush a bit. I don't know, this is a bit blinding for you guys. Me just like, you know, shading, or just me using one singular type of color for like this whole process. Cause this is a doozy. I don't know why. I've just recently been started doing this. Recently decided to do this while I sketch, which is just use like one whole color to sketch the whole drawing, which I think was due to the fact for that one drawing that I have on my that one speed paint I did. The it was the speed paint. It was the Yaoi speed paint I had. However, I had everything in pink, which is honestly kind of nice seeing. Which is I think where I started deciding to where I decided to do singular color sketching type thing, or at least using a variety of different colors of that shade for stuff. So he's gonna be a blushy boy. Okay, we don't care about what that dude has to say. Oh, there you go, an ad. Something we haven't come across in a while. But there you go. Here's the finished sketch. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to sketch out my signature on here. That was my old. Okay, so that's it. So let's save to cloud. Because it's the more efficient way. Because then when I edit my YouTube videos, I can just pull it out through my phone. Because when I save to cloud, it saves So that means if I open the app on my phone, which is also where this amazing this amazing application is available at, then I can download the files through my phone since I have it on cloud. Let's see, we're just gonna name this. Let's just name this Pride Month. Yeah, oh, I swear that looks wrong. Pride Month. We're just gonna name this Pride Month because I don't know what else to name this time. So now we're gonna save it like that. And oh, well then, I'm gonna save. All right, guys. So I think we have officially reached the end of my video or my live stream, I should say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know this was kind of a bit messy, see, when it came to explaining my character Badger, but I'm hoping that maybe when I do a speed paint of this, that I could potentially make not make but like um I can turn off this music because that's kind of distracting for what I'm saying. That besides that after having the speed paint, that I can potentially hopefully do a voiceover where that does a better job in explaining this, like explaining about my characters, and then maybe if I, well, I'll see if I do that, and if I do, then maybe I'll just keep doing it for the rest of my other characters, just having like a speed paint drawing of them while I talk about my characters for a bit. But I think we're just gonna leave it here. So hopefully you enjoyed this interesting video, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.